women and the Tiffin University women. Alex, what do you think the Panthers and or the Dragons are going to have to do to get the win here this afternoon?
Well, looking over, what we have on paper right here, Kentucky Wesleyan is averaging 84 points a game. And I believe, to my knowledge, it's more than last season. And the Lady Panthers are just, honestly, almost unbeatable. I don't want to say unbeatable, but almost unbeatable inside the Sports Center. They're 8-0 this year, and they've only got one thing on their mind is Lily Grimes takes that in for 2. But on paper, I mean, they outscore the Dragons by 9 points. They're shooting 10% better. The only thing is that Tiffin is averaging 43.7 rebounds per game, which is about 10 more rebounds than the Panthers are bringing in as Tiffin lays that one in.
Jensen Hegel lays it in for the first points for the Dragons, as Lily Grimes tried to get another layup, but had to kick it out. Callie Nowat pass a little too high for Keely Lamb, as that'll be our first turnover. This Dragons team last year, I know the scores don't look very very close, but the Dragons played Kentucky Wesleyan pretty close last year until about the last couple minutes, as the Panthers run basically 13 deep all the time.
Yeah, and what we see with them is that they can bring anybody in at any given time, and you're going to get the same effort, the same result.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the second 5 for this Panther team could start in place of the starting 5, and there not be really any drop-off from what's on the floor.
Not at all. And that's one thing that the Neiman's have done really well with their recruiting is getting girls that they can sub in and have confidence in order to give their starters breaks and still be effective on the court.
Chase drove all the way around the defenders. Keely Lamb got a piece of it. As we're going the other way, skip pass, Clifford 3, a little too short.
As that one's poked away by Duncan.
Checking in for Tiffin University, number 10, Savannah Richards.
Savannah Richards checks in. She's a 5'7" freshman from Findlay, Ohio. The Dragons of Tiffin stealing some Findlay products. As there's only about, 30 minutes between the two.
They bury.
Very close.
That one was good by Jensen.
Eagle with all 4 points for the Dragons.
Kaylee Clifford for 3, just a little short. I think that's one thing that catches some teams off guard is Clifford's ability to shoot the 3.
It doesn't seem like anybody on this Panther team cannot shoot the 3.
Exactly.
They all shoot it from everywhere.
Well, they all can play just about any position.
Heigl tried to get the tough layup to go, had a little contact, no foul called. Clifford gives it to Duncan. Duncan drives right. A little spin move in the paint off the back of the rim and good.
But she ties it back up.
This kind of happened the other day when the Panthers were taking on Ohio Dominican. Kind of got off to a slow start, and then next thing you know, they were up 20.
Yeah. Well, I think we see at times, especially in the first quarter and sometimes coming out of halftime, the Panthers just start a little slow, and then they get back going, and they're, just the same as they always are.
Leah Richardson checks in, as well as Talia Walton. Richardson, a redshirt sophomore from Albany, Ohio. Talia Walton, a redshirt freshman from Stanley, Wisconsin.
That one is almost poked away by Keely Lamb. Heigl looking for somewhere to go.
The drive left. We're going to have a charge called on Weissner. Duncan's three, good. Duncan got the 3-point shot going late in the game against Ohio Dominican. Started out like 0 for 4, 0 for 5, and then just didn't miss one the rest of the game.
Just turned it on.
And she was, I think, our leading scorer in that one.
Panther defense not really giving much, as that layup is no good by Nichols.
Duncan had it in the left corner. They were looking for her to shoot the three. Walton had the pass batted right back to her. Clifford's lay-in is good. Leah Richardson tried to get the steal on the inbounds pass to no avail.
Panther D just making it really tough for them to get any good looks, as that layup's good by number 34, Watts.
Jasmine Watts, 6'3", basically towers over everybody that's in the game.
Yep.
Surprised they haven't tried to get it to her more here early as we're halfway through the first quarter. Walton in the high post gives it to Lamb. Lamb, Clifford, skip. Leah Richardson's three, no good. Couple Panthers are set to check in at the next dead ball, which will be our media timeout whenever it does come. Nichols with 10 on the shot clock. As they get it inside to Hegel. Shot was no good.
They get the rebound down and pushing up. Keely Lamb's going to pass it out.
Talia Walton's three just a little bit short, as we're going to get a foul on Keely Lamb over the back. As we're going to go to our first media timeout. Kentucky Wesleyan leads 9-6 over Tiffin. We'll be back right after this.
Across divisions, sports, championships, and schools for nearly 500,000 student athletes. College sports create lifelong opportunity, and that starts with education. We've raised the academic bar, so more are earning degrees, creating healthier campuses by working with the nation's brightest minds, and making sure more have the chance to succeed and are supported on their journey. But beyond the numbers, it's about opportunity, and we're working to provide it for every student athlete.
As we come back to the Owensboro Sports Center out of the media timeout, Panthers lead 9-6. Dragons ball. As number 23, Jada Tate, drove to the hoop, going to get a foul on Jordan Bargy, who checked in at the break.
2 shots for Jada Tate.
First one is no good.
Maria Dobbins also checked in.
Second one no good.
Jada Tate misses both free throws for the Dragons.
As Lily Grimes tried to get it back to Emma Johnson, just couldn't. And that layup is good.
Basket 24.
By Kristen Williams, who also checked in at the break. Lily Grimes sets the offense up for Kentucky Wesleyan. They get it to Bargy. Bargy tried to get it to Johnson. Leah Richardson's three, left corner, knocked it down.
Tiffin giving the Panthers more than we've probably seen this season so far. Is that
lay-in was no good from Dobbins.
Lily Grimes gets ahead and knocks down that layup.
Drive by the Dragons to the left in the middle of the lane. Ball thrown out of bounds. Going the other way. 14-8. 2:48 to go. Callie Nolott gives it to Leah Richardson. Jordan Bargy, step back three, a little too short.
As Chase works around top of the key, she's trying to find somewhere to go.
As they try to get it down low to Tate. Tate throws it up off the glass and good.
Yeah, that's a good shot. I mean, there was good defense there by Callie Nolott. And she just went up and over.
Yeah, you don't want to foul in that situation.
Nope.
Jordan Bargy has it double teamed in the post, gives it to Grimes. She drives back to the right. Callie Nolott, NBA range three, a little too strong. 4-point lead for the Panthers. Richards drives right on Bargy. And we're going to have a charge.
That is the second charge the Lady Panthers have taken today.
They don't care to put their body out there and just get run over.
No, not at all.
Her first, second team foul. Returning for Kentucky Wesleyan, number 10, Kaylee Duncan.
Lily Grimes brings it up the court. Almost a minute and a half left in this quarter. As that one is poked away, but she'll get it back. As they're going to call over and back. Questionable call there.
Oh, she did regain possession before she went over.
But her momentum carried her over.
Good call. That's two. As we're going to have another offensive foul on number 23, Jada Tate. Grimes has made two uncharacteristic turnovers here in the first quarter.
Yeah, and that's just something we're not used to seeing.
I mean, the Panthers have a 1.5 assist to turnover ratio. They do not turn the ball over all that much. Grimes, Nolott. Nolott drives right. Another turnover by the Panthers. As they chase down the Dragon offensive player, gives it to Emma Johnson, who steps into the three. Good.
Panthers take a 7-point lead with about 48 seconds to go in this first quarter of action.
Jordan Bargy just steps right in front of the pass.
She's going to take it all the way down and lay it in.
The lay-in on the other side's no good, but they get an offensive rebound. And the putback is good by Jada Tate. 10 seconds to go.
Panthers probably going to take the last shot. I know we're
normally wrong on that. Grimes drives left. Emma Johnson throws up the three, no good.
As I think she was trying to get fouled, but that will take us to our next media timeout. We will be right back after this.
All right, folks, time now for our 30 seconds.
As Division II student athletes, we are committed to being our best.
Division II National SAC is proud to partner with the Sports Science Institute to play a role in the cardiac safety and health of student athletes.
Although many student athletes with heart conditions live healthy, active lives,
Up to 10 NCAA student athletes die each year of sudden cardiac death during athletic activities.
The facts are that immediate delivery of CPR and AED saves lives, so everyone should be CPR and AED trained. Please join us in this important initiative. Make it yours.
Welcome back inside the Owensboro Sports Center as the Panthers are going to get the ball out of the end of the first quarter. Talia Walton gives it to Clifford. Over to Lamb, right corner. Richardson has it. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Clifford tried to draw some contact. No foul called. Going the other way.
The Dragons tried to push it up quick, but the Panther defense is just rock solid and doesn't allow it.
Talia Walton, good defense on. And another charge.
Wow, that is the second charge that Talia Walton has drawn.
That was on Arion Nichols.
Foul was on number 2, Arion Nichols. That's her first team.
Panthers have caused 4 charges already here in this one.
Yep.
Clifford has it. Now the Panthers have swung it all the way back around. Now Lamb drives. Skip pass. 3, no good.
Talia Walton works in and gets that rebound, puts it back up, and good.
Watts drove all the way around her defender and may have gotten away with a little bit of a walk.
Yeah, and that's just another thing. I mean, that was good defense by Kaylee Clifford.
Yep.
You just, you know.
Nonetheless, it was not called, and she did make the layup. Clifford, skip pass. Leah Richardson pump fakes. Now ball fakes and gets the lay in. A lot going on there from Leah Richardson.
As the Panthers take their biggest lead yet, 23-14.
I mean, it was 4 points, not right before the end of the first quarter.
Yep.
And now it's almost 10.
And that's just what we see from the Panthers. They just go on these scoring streaks, and before you know it, they're 10, 12 points ahead. As that is a high
Not
soft
a very
pass.
good pass. Yep. Good defense from the Panthers, keeping everybody in front. Richards tries to set something up for the Dragons with 10 on the shot clock.
As that's poked away by Keely Lamb.
Finally run down by Duncan. Talia Walton has it now.
As her defender fell down. And she goes in and gets the hard layup.
As that's going to cause the Dragons to call a timeout. Panthers lead 25-14. We'll be back right after this.
A lot going on. He's done.
Baseball for me just kind of was the glue that kept my family together. I feel like I was able to come here and get my triple major as well as play a super high level of baseball against some of the best players in the country. There's a lot of options here in Division II with a lot of great ball players and a lot of great people, and they make sure that they give you every opportunity to succeed on and off the field.
Welcome back inside the Sports Center after that media timeout as the Tiffin Dragons are driving, and that layup off the glass is no good.
Dragons not getting anything to go down in the post. Grimes finds Lamb. Lamb drives left, layup. Could not get it to roll in. Nichols, Dobbins, now they try to get it down low. Ball thrown over their head, out of bounds.
Yeah, and we're seeing a lot of turnovers from these Lady Dragons.
Both teams turning the ball over quite a bit as there's been 10 turnovers between the two of them.
You know, when you come into the Sports Center, I feel like it is a tough atmosphere as it is, especially against our Lady Panthers. And, you know, that's one thing you can't do against them is give them turnovers.
The Panthers like to force turnovers. Probably one of the best. They're probably definitely the best in the GMAC, if not in the country, at making people turn the ball over.
Yep.
Good find, Nowat to Bargy for the easy lay-in. Emma Johnson's back in the game for Kentucky Wesleyan.
I think one thing that's impressive about our defense is that we can turn and run with the offense. And, you know, the ball handler up at the top, we just saw Lily Grimes, you know, she turned and ran and then, you know, stopped on a dime, isn't getting tripped up. I mean, I think that's just impressive.
As the Panthers almost had another turnover as they're going to pick another offensive foul up on the Dragons. Jasmine Watts picks up her first.
As Lily Grimes brings it up the court again, gets it to Lamb. Looking to move it inside to Emma Johnson, they just can't get it to her.
.12 to shoot on the shot clock. Lily Grimes, three, no good. Lily Grimes does not shoot the three all that much. Doesn't care to shoot it when wide open, like on that one. Almost another turnover by the Dragons as the floater is no good. Rebound pulled in by Nowat. Grimes pulls the ball all the way back out. Emma Johnson, left corner three, good.
That is her second made three of the game. And, you know, just like we talk about, all of a sudden the Panthers are up 16 points. 30-14 inside of the Sports Center.
Panthers are 4 of 9 from behind the three-point line as the Dragons tried to answer back with a three of their own, no good. Nowat pulls the three, too strong. The Panthers like to shoot the three, but don't live and die by it, which is, I think, something that will get this team a long way as they can score in the post. They can run offensive sets and get good looks. They're not just a three-point shooting team throwing it up there all the time.
You know, I think that's something that they've kind of matured on from last year. And last year, we were seeing probably 30 to 35 3-points a game. And, you know, cutting that number and making that more efficient and not being afraid just to get it inside, take the easy two.
Check it in for Tiffin, number 23, Jada Tate. The Panthers, 21, Talia Walton, number 5, Leah Richardson.
We're going to have a foul on Callie Nowat. It's going to send
22, Callie Nowat, her first and the second team foul.
Danielle Bradley to the line.
For Danielle Bradley.
Bradley, a 6-foot junior from Pickerington, Ohio. First free throw snaps the back of the rim and goes in. Second free throw, also nothing but net. The Panthers have not attempted a free throw, and we're almost through one half of play. Jordan Bargy drives left, gets the layup, in and out, no good.
The Dragons try to get inside, and they're going to call a push on Jordan Bargy.
Wesleyan foul number 12, Jordan Bargy. That's her
Bargy picks up her second foul.
team.
Emma Johnson given some space as they get the offensive rebound.
And the putback.
Basket by 23, Jada Tate.
Jada Tate. Skip past Talia Walton. Gives it to Emma Johnson. Little jumper short. Leah Richardson, good defense. And another charge. Fouls on number 2, Arion Nichols.
Arion Nichols. That's her second.
As that will take us to our next. It will not.
No. I think the timeout the Dragons called. The timeout the Dragons called took us to a media timeout.
Yep.
So we're going to have basically the entire second quarter with no media timeout. Panthers moving the ball a little bit better here on this possession. Emma Johnson gives it to Talia Walton.
And she's going to be fouled.
Who's going to be fouled.
Tiffin University foul number 4, Jessica Chase.
Number 4, Jessica Chase.
Check it in for the Panthers, number 14, Keely Lamb.
Keely Lamb comes back in.
As they get it to Lamb. Tries to work inside, gets it back out to Emma Johnson for 3. No good. As Lamb gets the rebound and the foul. Effort play there by Keely.
Dragons foul number 30, Maria Thompson. Her first, team number 5. 2 shots for Keely Lamb.
Keely Lamb shooting the first free throws for the Panthers. First one's up and good. Kaylee Clifford sets the check back in. Lamb's free throw. Good, 2 of 2. Lamb checked in for Emma Johnson. Good switch there on the defensive end. Shot partially blocked by Keely Lamb. Goes out of bounds, going to stay with the Panthers.
As Leah Richardson will bring the ball up.
2:15 to go here in the second quarter.
And Richardson, a good asset that we had last year. She had an injury that unfortunately cost her the season, but she's back. She's a good ball handler.
Can shoot it a little bit.
Yep.
Plays great defense on the other end. She's going to get called for a foul there just as soon as I say something, which is nothing new.
Kentucky Wesleyan foul number 5, Leah Richardson.
But when you look at our lineup, we really don't have anyone that can't handle the ball.
I mean, there's times where Clifford and Bargy and Walton will bring the ball up the floor, and it's like they've been point guards their whole lives.
Yeah.
Keely Lamb picked up her second foul. Jada Tate's going to shoot some free throws. 0 of 2 on the afternoon.
First one is good. Second one is no good.
Lamb goes all the way coast to coast, left-hand layup, good.
It's a good way to respond to those free throws.
Leah Richardson, good defense, shot Goes off the rim all the way out of bounds.
Returning for the Panthers, 22, Kelly Nolot.
Nolot checks in for Keely Lamb. 1:30 to go. Panthers lead 34-19. The last time out we had, the Dragons have only scored 5 points since then. Panthers have scored 9. Leah Richardson looks for somewhere to go. Gives it to Duncan on the left wing. Back. Skip pass from Clifford. Nolot's three.
Nope.
Too short.
As number 30, Mariah Dobson, found a lane to get in there and score.
Leah Richardson just swinging it back and forth to the right side. Clifford's lay-in off the back of the rim, no good. Gets her own rebound, also no good. Panthers really haven't gotten anything to go down low this afternoon. Callie Nolot's going to pick up her second foul.
Kentucky Wesleyan foul number 22, Kelly Nolot.
Callie Nolot was in foul trouble on Thursday as she came in with 3 fouls in the third quarter, played all of 44 seconds before picking up her 4th foul, and did not foul out of the game.
Impressive. And Callie, she's a very physical player, very aggressive player.
Free throw good by Jensen Heigl.
As the second one is no good, a little strong.
As the Panthers are more than likely going to settle for the last shot. Grimes just holding it out there by the Kentucky Wesleyan logo on the floor. 6 seconds to go. Grimes drives left, kicks Richardson's three, too strong. Kaylee Duncan gets the
late putback.
Woo!
Right at the buzzer, with the Panthers taking a 36-20. Welcome back inside the Owensboro Sports Center. We are about 7 seconds away from starting the second half. Panthers up 36-22. Chris, what did we see in that first half?
Well, we saw that the Panthers and the Dragons were very evenly matched in the paint, as the Panthers scored 22 points to the Dragons 18, but the Dragons did not turn the ball over as much as it seemed, as they only had 5 turnovers in that first half.
Man, it seemed like more than that.
Callie Nolot picks up an early foul, giving her her 3rd.
Kentucky Wesleyan foul number 22, Kelly Nolot. Her 3rd and the first team.
Talking about those turnovers, KWC was able to score 9 points off those turnovers.
As that three from Heigl is no good. Lily Grimes rushes it up the court. She's going to take it all the way in, and it is good. Seems that's how she started the first quarter, too.
If you give her any room to go by you and try to score a layup, she's going to.
She will
She's
take advantage of
probably
it.
the fastest player on the floor at any time.
Yep. As that one is poked away by Clifford. Kaylee Duncan gets it. Lamb brings it up. As she gets it into Clifford, who gives up and in for the and one. She will go to the line to shoot one.
That pass was a little bit behind. Clifford had to reach back a little bit and kind of reach back and go up all in one motion.
Very good play. As that one is good for the conversion. Panthers now up 19 points. As Keely Lamb commits the foul.
Keely Lamb picks up her third.
Dragons 32, Danielle Bradley. Kentucky Wesleyan foul was on 14, Keely Lamb. Her third and the second team foul. Check it in for the Panthers, Leah Richardson. At the line, Jessica Chase.
As the first free throw is good by number 4, Jessica Chase.
2 Panthers in foul trouble here early in the second half. Nolan Lamb. But his next person up mentality for this Panther team is, we've talked about it several times already today, this year, last year, that it doesn't really matter who is in the game. Everybody's going to be able to contribute. Lily Grimes mishandled the ball with 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Drives left, kicks it out to Clifford. 3 straight away, no good. Clifford not able to get the three-point shot to go today.
As Brooke Westner gets it inside, and Kaylee Clifford steals it. Brings up the court.
Talia Walton got a little bit of a finger on it and kind of helped with the steal. Walton drives right. Gives it back to Grimes in the right corner as they swing it all the way around. Duncan drives right. Clifford 7 on the shot clock as they're going to draw a foul on number 32, Danielle Bradley.
That's her first. Second team foul. Check it in for the Dragons, number 10, Savannah Richards.
As Lily Grimes will inbound it under Wesleyan's own basket. Kaylee Clifford for 3. No good. Lily Grimes gets the rebound and puts it back up.
Basket by number 11, Lily Skybright.
Lily Grimes, probably the smallest player on the floor, and that one just kind of fell right in her lap as she was basically the only one in the paint on that rebound.
As they're going to call kick ball.
Talia Walton basically stepped on that one.
Yep.
Number 2, Arion Nichols.
Jordan Bargie's going to come in for
number 10, Kaylee Duncan.
Kaylee was like, I don't want to come out.
Tiffin inbounds it under their own basket, looking for somewhere to go.
Barely get it in.
As
Ball's
they're
going to be on the floor against Clifford. Watts got away with a walk there before they called the foul. As we're going to have a timeout called by the Dragons as the Panthers lead 43-24. We'll be back right after this.
We are back inside the Sports Center as your Kentucky Westland Lady Panthers lead 43-24. Kaylee Clifford for three, no good. Talia Walton gets the rebound. Bargy controls it.
Grimes was looking to take advantage of the mismatch, gives it to Bargy for the easy lay-in. Looking at this stat sheet we just received, the Panthers had only scored 9 points off turnovers before the last time out. Now they're all the way up to 16.
As that three is good by number 32, Danielle Bradley.
That's the first three this Dragons team's made as Walton throws up a little bit of a circus shot, not able to get it to go. Bradley shoots another three. That one no good. Richardson drives all the way down, gives it to Talia Walton, who takes the three, no good off the right side.
There's a lot of hustle play there by Lily Grimes and Jordan Bargy, but the ball goes out of play.
Yeah, Grimes saved it in. Bargy just not able to get enough on it to keep it in play.
As the Dragons try to go inside, and Katie Clifford steals it. Lily Grimes pushes it up, and it almost looked like a kick ball, but
had the ball just stolen away on the cross-court pass. Shot from Nichols was blocked, as we're going to get a foul now on number 21, Talia Walton.
Number 21, Talia Walton. That's her first, team four. Check it in for the Panthers, number 2, Emma Johnson, and number 10, Kaylee Duncan.
as we see Duncan and Johnson come back in. That one inbounded over Johnson. That layup is no good by Bradley.
Tiffin's in the bonus for the rest of the third quarter as Richardson could not get it to go.
Kicks it out. 3-point from number 2. Arian Nichols is no good as there's a fight for the rebound. They're going to call a jump ball. And that one will go to the Panthers. Emma Johnson's a little slow to get up.
Check it in for Kentucky Wesleyan, number 14, Keely
She has to be helped off. Hope she's okay. Never like to see anyone get hurt.
I couldn't tell if it was a knee or an ankle. She said something about her foot, so if anything, we're hoping it's foot or ankle related.
Yep. Never want to see anything with the knee. That's just no good. Bargy gets it out to Lamb. Lamb had it open. Richardson in the corner. She gets it to Duncan.
Now into Bargy on the post as she tries to make a move up and under, and good.
The Dragons trying to get something to go here as they are down 20 with just over 4 to go in this third quarter. And they're going to call a foul
Another foul
on Jordan Bargy.
Jordan Bargy, her third. As we're going to go to immediate timeout. Panthers lead by 20. We'll be back right after this.
the 15th.
Welcome back inside the Owensboro Sports Center. Danielle Bradley is at the free throw line.
2 shots on the way for Danielle Bradley.
First one goes off the back of the rim. Second free throw is good from Bradley. Grimes, Clifford check in for Bargy and Lamb, who both have 3 fouls. 3 Panthers with 3 fouls. They normally do a very good job of not fouling. Today's been awfully physical by both teams. Talia Walton skips it to Grimes. Grimes drives right, gives it to Clifford. Lay in, good.
We have a very unselfish Panther team, not afraid to give it to someone else and let them score.
Panthers have 9 assists now on the afternoon. Panthers not letting the Dragons get it in the paint. As a good pass from Nichols sets up the easy lay-in for number 23, Jada Tate.
Kentucky Wesleyan foul number 10, Kaylee Duncan. That's her second.
Kaylee Duncan picks up her second foul.
Good by Tate. She's got 1 shot.
As Tate converts the foul. Grimes gets it to Duncan. Back to Grimes, she gives inside to Clifford. Back out to Duncan for 3, no good. As they called a foul on Kaylee Duncan trying to get the rebound.
It's her third.
That's her third.
Well, these fouls have been kind of soft. I mean, both ways, not just going one way. Both ways are fouls are kind of touchy. 2 people were fighting for a rebound. I think you letting them play through that unless there's like
Extreme contact,
elbows
yeah.
flying or something like that, or you run right over somebody. But
as the Panthers lead by 16. We've seen them lead by as much as 20.
Lamb takes the 3, good. Keely Lamb has not taken as many 3s this year as she has in the past.
I think that comes looking for more, quality looks, getting it around, making sure we're, taking the best shot on every possession. As a 3 from Dragons is no good.
They did pull down their own rebound. Talia Walton, good help side defense. As they threw it off of Walton out of bounds. Bradley takes the jumper, and knocks it down. I tried to say no good, but she did knock it down.
This is one of those scenarios where the Panthers just get a little slow. They got to get going.
Lamb looked to take the 3 again. Just pump fakes it, pulls it back out. Now gets it into Walton. Walton, good up and under move for the lay-in. Walton and Bargy both have great moves down there in the post, and that was evident there.
Dragons working it around the outside, get it inside to Bradley. As she pulls up. Can't tell if that was a shot or a pass.
I think Clifford got a piece of it. Jada Tate's going to go to the free throw line as the foul was on Talia Walton. 1:42 to go.
As the first free throw is no good.
Panthers lead 54-35.
Second one is good. Panthers have an 18-point lead.
Nolot's going to check in.
You know, that's the scary thing, too. For us, it feels as if, you know, they've slowed up. You know, they're not converting as much, and it feels like, you know, Tiffin's been scoring, but they've still got an 18-point lead.
18-point lead, and they're shooting 45% from the field. As Clifford's shot no good as she tried to go a little floater over the front of the rim. The high arcing shot from Nichols is good. She gets her first bucket of the game. Leah Richardson on the left wing gives it back to Grimes at the top. Grimes gets it, tries to get it to Keely Lamb, but the ball was knocked out of bounds.
As we see Jordan Bargy coming back in. Picked up a couple fouls early in this second half.
As the Panthers have 3 players with 3 fouls on the floor right now.
Grimes has that pass picked off.
Another cross-court pass picked off. As we're going to have a blocking foul called on Leah Richardson. As I believe she was inside the arc there. Had no choice but to call a block.
That's her second. 2 shots for Maria Dobson.
Maria Dobson at the free throw line. 2 of 2 on the afternoon and missed that one. Second free throw, good. 54-39. Kentucky Wesleyan leads. 35 seconds to go. We have just about 10 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Nolot gives it to Lamb. Lamb back to Nolot. Straight away, 3. Good. Callie Nolot finally gets in the scoring column.
Well, that's something we talked about. It's just something to get them going. You know, they really just need something to get them going. They just kind of feel like coming out of the slump, and we call it a slump, but it's not even really a slump. I mean, they're still up 18 points.
3 seconds to go. Nichols throws up the wild shot, no good, as the Panthers are going to take a 57-39 lead into the fourth quarter. We'll be back right after this.
Welcome back inside of the Sports Center. We are just about to kick off the final quarter of action in the women's game. Your Lady Panthers lead 57-39 as Tiffin will inbound it to start this last quarter.
Bradley, right corner three is good. Seems like all the offenses come from Bradley here in the second half for the Dragons. Callie Nolott back to Grimes.
Yeah, and with that, Bradley has 10 points now. Grimes goes inside, gets it out to Lamb. 3-point is good. Rattles in.
I've seen layups go in the rim softer than that and come out.
Yep.
I don't know how that one stayed in there.
And it feels like the Panthers, they're responding. The Dragons make a three, they make a three. They, shoot some free throws, they, knock down a layup. As Lamb goes all the way inside and is fouled.
As they called it late.
Yep.
As the foul's going to be on number 23, Jada Tate.
Her second, first team foul of the fourth quarter. Checking in for the Dragons, number 12, Brooke Westner, number 21.
Keely Lamb at the free throw line, only shooting the fourth free throws of the afternoon for Kentucky Wesleyan. Gets it to go.
Second one is good as the Panthers take a 20-point lead.
As they get it inside to Watts, good defense by Bargy and Lamb.
As that second attempt is blocked. Bargy gives it to Nolott. She's looking to press up and inside. Gets it out to Lamb for three. Just a little bit short. Bargy gets the rebound and has it stripped away.
Lamb was really liking that spot. Keely Lamb picks up the foul.
Kentucky Wesleyan foul number 14, Keely Lamb. That's her fourth and the first team foul. Checking in for the Panthers, 21, Talia Walker. At the strike for the Dragons, Maria Dobson.
As Maria Dobson's at the free throw line.
A lot of action after that play. As the first one is good.
Second one was no good as she tried to run after it. Both teams playing hard. Panthers lead 62-43. Been a little physical here in the second half. The ball is stolen away. And Nichols gets the layup on the turnover.
The Panthers see their lead drop to 17.
It feels like it's a close couple possession game, and it's 17 points. That kind of tells you what kind of run these Panthers can go on, as Bargy's floater off the front of the rim is good.
Yeah, and a good response there by Bargy. As Nichols converts that jump shot.
Nichols on back-to-back possessions, trying to get something going for the Dragons here in the fourth quarter. Nolott looked for the three. Now back to her. Now gives it to Walton. Walton skip past Leah Richardson. Lily Grimes kicks it out to Nolott. Right wing three. Good.
Yeah, and the Panthers back up by 20 with just 7 minutes to go here in this action.
Good defense there from Bargy, as we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow is going to go to the Panthers.
Yeah, and a good job by Bargy getting on the floor there to get that jump ball. We see Duncan come back in for Leah Richardson. Panthers up 20, 6:40 to go.
The Panthers are trying to get it to Jordan Bargy at the free throw line area. Not able to get it into her. Walton posting up, finally gets the ball. As she goes up, has the ball blocked, dives on the floor. Gonna have another jump ball.
Checking in for Tiffin University, 23, Jada Tate.
Panther crowd wanting a foul down here on this end. As the Dragons bring the ball up, down 20 with 6 minutes to go here from Owensboro. After Leah Walton gets the steal, baseball pass, Grimes runs it down. He's going to pull it back out. Nolot has it on the right wing.
And they're trying to get it inside.
Good backdoor cut by Clifford, or excuse me, Duncan. Little hook shot gets it to go.
And the Panthers take their biggest lead of the game, 69-47. Dragons out for a three-point, no good. As Lily Grimes will bring it up. Yeah, and I gotta imagine they're gonna slow it down here. Still keep trying to score, but just run the clock down.
Yeah, a lot of pass and backdoor cut here from the Panthers as Grimes drives, now has it in the paint. 5 seconds to shoot. Duncan drives left and gets bumped. They're going to call a foul on number 12. As we're going to go to our media timeout. Panthers lead 69-47. We'll be back right after this.
Also the second team foul on the quarter. And 4 minutes, 41 seconds remain. That can only mean that it's crunch time.
Welcome back inside the Sports Center after that media timeout. Panthers lead 69-47 with 4:41 to go. And Kaylee Duncan at the line. A little confusion there.
Yeah, I think they were trying to figure out if she was shooting 2 free throws, as she is.
And the first one is good.
Nolot, Lamb, Duncan, Clifford, and Richardson are in for Kentucky Wesleyan.
Second one is no good.
4:30 to go here from the Sports Center in the first game of a doubleheader between Kentucky Wesleyan and Tiffin. As conference play is now underway. Both teams come in at 1-0 as a shot no good from Richards. Nolot looked at the three, was like, nope, I'm going to pull it out, run a little bit more clock.
That one's off Kaylee Duncan's fingertips as that pass was just a little strong. The Panthers lead by 23 with 3:54 to go in this game.
As they're going to get a push off on number 4, Jessica Chase. Her second.
Coach Neiman setting something up.
Nolot skips it to Duncan on the right side. Clifford,
they
were looking for Clifford. Lamb's pass was too firm. Lamb guarding Chase. Now the switch.
As that is tipped away by Lamb.
Lamb tips the ball away. Duncan gets it. Now they're going to advance it up. Lamb drives right. Going to pull it back out.
And they're going to set up, it looks, at the top of the key.
Rachel Richardson and Maddie Boyle are at the scores table looking to go in for the Panthers. As Lamb drives right, gets it up off the glass, no good.
And we are about to see Emma Johnson come back in. Good to see after we saw her go out. Had to be helped off the floor.
Obviously been cleared by assistant coach and athletic trainer Marty Daniel. As the three was no good. As we're going to have a timeout. We'll step away. Thank you for listening to Panther. Welcome back to the Owensboro Sports Center's Maddie Boyle, Decoria Puckett, Emma Johnson, A.J. Thomas. As Maddie Boyle hits the three.
Number 3, Maddie Boyle.
73-47, long three-pointer, good by Savannah Richards.
Panthers lead by 23.
Decoria Puckett now going to bring the ball up for the Panthers. Puckett, a 5'5" freshman from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. She drives left, a little floater, could not get it to go. Good move to get some space. Another long three, no good this time from Chase.
And Rachel Richardson brings it up the court, sister of Leah Richardson. As the two look strikingly similar.
Thank God for numbers.
That's right. Maddie Boyle goes inside, gets it out to Decoria Puckett. She goes inside, puts it up and good.
as we had a whistle for some reason. I don't know what that reason was.
I don't either.
55 seconds to go in this opening game of a doubleheader from the Owensboro Sports Center.
As Panthers lead 75 to 50. 3 good by number 12, Brooke Wesner.
75-53. Leah Richardson in the left corner. Excuse me, Rachel Richardson in the left corner. Just so used to saying Leah's name.
And I would imagine we're not going to see a whole lot more. Probably another shot from the Panthers. And
yeah, probably going to take a shot, probably around 4 seconds or so on the shot clock. Unless somebody's just wide open. Puckett has the ball. 4 seconds to go. Maddie Boyle's 3. No good.
As they advance it ahead, and Maddie Boyle steals it. And that is going to do it for us. Panthers are going to win this one 75-53. Will advance to 2-0 in the GMAC. Knocking off number 5, Tiffin, pretty handily. You know, the Panthers, and what it seemed the whole game, it felt like it was a tight game, but in all reality, it was, 15 to 18 points.